Mothra has been in many Godzilla appearances in movies, video games, shows. I mean, you name it, she's been in like a lot. She's pretty much just as popular as Godzilla at this point. First appearing in 1961 in the movie Mothra, which spanned about 2 movies, the first and the second, then actually meeting Godzilla in 1964, and then actually coming into the American version of the MonsterVerse in Godzilla King of the Monsters in 2019. Her recent appearance was actually Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire from 2024 of this year. And it's been very interesting to see how this character has grown over time, and she's just been like a really iconic character in herself. She's making a name for herself for 63 years now, and has many toys in her name, and just a lot of different merchandise, which is why we're taking a look at her now. I believe that she is definitely a quintessential part to any Godzilla collection. I mean, if you have Godzilla, I mean, Mothra has to be thrown into the collection somehow. And that is what we were taking a look at today. Today, we are taking a look at the Hiya Toys Exquisite Basic Godzilla King of the Monster Mothra, the Emerald Titan version. I bought this at, I believe, a toy store for about, I want to say maybe 50 bucks, maybe 40. I don't know. Hiya Toys is pretty much cheap with their prices. They're not like SH Monster Arts that, you know, makes it 100 bucks, but this figure I got for probably around that price range, because Hiya Toys, again, is a pretty decent company that has their Godzilla figures at a pretty fair price, I would have to say. And this is my second Hiya Toys figure. Actually, it would be my third, because I did take a look at the Mutos just a couple days before this. So if you want to check that video out, it is up on the channel. But we're taking a look at this one. This one is my third version of a Hiya Toys Godzilla figure line. And strangely enough, I have not looked at a Godzilla figure yet, but that will be coming soon. So the first thing I want to take a look at is this box art, and I really do like the way this looks. You can probably already notice that this is a very blue version. Now the Emerald Titan version of this figure means it's basically based off the scene where she's coming from the waterfall, and that is when she has fully morphed from the larvae state into the Mothra we know today. And it's a really cool scene, and I really do like this blue version. I don't know if I was going to get the other one, but I really do like the way this figure looks. We'll be taking a look at the figure a little bit more closely in a second, but this box art does look really cool. I don't know, the background really blends in with the figure a lot, but I think that this nice white, highlights around it really makes it different from the actual figure, so it doesn't get lost within the colors. I really do like the background though. It looks very swirly, and I don't know, it just looks like a portal mostly. But you can see all the information there: Hiya Toys, MonsterVerse, Godzilla, Mothra, all that stuff up there. You got some in just words up here, and also the expansion of the actual wings. Nothing at the bottom, nothing at the side really, and nothing on this side. And another image of the figure right here, which is a really cool image. It actually really does look like the Dark Knight Returns comic line. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But it does look really cool. I really do like the back of the box. It's a very simple box. No unboxing experience because I already have the figure out. But without further ado, let's take a look at this actual figure. Now, I sadly still have not gotten a stand for my phone to do recordings, but what does have a stand is Mothra. Mothra comes with this only accessory, which is this display base, which is a very nice display base. We have seen this before with Rodan, and the only thing that is different about it is the actual waist clamp here, which is a very cool waist clamp. I actually really do like it. It just clamps in like, an actual waist, and that just pretty much just kind of grips her side pretty much. But it is really cool because you have all these little holes here which you can display however you want with this actual stand, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 different hinge joints, and of course you have the 2 hinge joints here. Very, very simple, and it is pretty sturdy feeling. So especially with how small Mothra is, you can get her into some pretty decent poses without the stand kind of falling apart, because that's been pretty much a big problem with stands, especially with like hinge joints. Hinge joints don't usually stay that well, but this one I think will, mainly just because Mothra is a lighter character, and the joints here feel very solid and pretty sturdy too, so that is very nice to see. But let's put Mothra on the stand and let's take a closer look at her. And here is Mothra on her display stand, and I absolutely love the way Mothra looks. Now, she is in a really weird pose right now, but we're going to try to get everything on this figure. So the stand works pretty well, and she does stay pretty, sturdied into the waist clamp, which I really do appreciate. But you can see that there is just so much going on with Mothra. So we're going to start off with the actual body of Mothra, and we're going to move her little arms down, and we'll be talking about posability and the painting and the details in a second, but she does look very nice. So I want to go over just the way she looks as of right now. And she does look very, very nice. I really do like the sculpt work on this figure, and it just looks super cool. And I think they did a fantastic job with getting the likeness down from the actual movie, and the wings do look very nice. She looks like an actual like insect. Like if I saw this thing out, just randomly flying around, I'd probably try to kill it. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, man. But that leads me to my first little my first little gripe with this figure is the paintwork. Now, the paintwork is very nice, and of course, this is called the All Emerald version. This basically means that she is all blue, but I would have preferred they did something a little different, because this whole body looks like a stone statue and not really much of a, a moth that's glowing, I guess. Her eyes definitely need to be painted a little bit more of a brighter color, which I'm gonna probably have to do myself. But on the box, it actually looks like she has brighter eyes than what she has here. But she does look very nice. You can see that moth dump truck right there. I'm never saying that again. But she does have very nice detailing overall, and I absolutely adore the way they sculpted her. It's just the paintwork that I have the most problems with. But I don't have a problem with how they did these beautiful looking wings. So starting off with this one, she has two different ones. She's got this very small one right here and this bigger one right here, which you can see is very, very nicely sculpted and painted. I absolutely love the way they did this whole sculpt, and this pattern looks so much like a moth, and it just looks so nice. I just absolutely love the way they did these wings, and it's just so good. What another cool feature about this is it does have like a transparency to them. So if you have them in the light, that is so beautiful. Like just how that glows, that is so nice. Having this probably with like a light in the background to light up those wings would be so cool. And they just look so nice. I really do like the nice little hint of a little bit of a white. I don't know if that's the light itself or that is actually a very lightly done white, but it does look very nice. And I love the black and the blues. It just looks so nice. And I wish they kind of applied this onto the actual body of the figure, because the body of the figure actually looks the most out of place with this, but looks very nice. You can see that this wing here is also a transparent plastic, and it looks so good. Like, look how the light hits that. It is just so nice. I am very impressed with how they did the whole wings, and it just looks so good. And also just the sculpting overall of this little figure is very nice. I just, again, have the problem with the paint here, but other than that, the figure is pretty much spot on. It's beautiful. Love the paint. It's so nice. I think the only thing that we got to talk about now, because pretty much we've talked about everything you got to talk about with this figure. She's a very small figure. She doesn't come with a lot of accessories. And, only thing that really matters is the sculpt and the paintwork on this figure. And they nailed it. But she does have a little bit of posability, which we'll be taking a look at right now. So her exposability is very, very simple. She does have a ball joint at the arm here. She's got a ball joint at the arm here, ball joint at the arm here, ball joint at the arm here, and also ball joint at the leg here. I thought she had a kind of waist movement. She has a little bit of a swivel here. I kind of wish she had more of a crunch. She barely has one, but it just feels like it's mainly a swivel, which is fine. I just kind of wish there was a crunch added. She does have a hinge joint at each of the wings, even these smaller ones too, which can also be a little bit of a rotation because it is on like a peg, so it can rotate back and forth. And you get some pretty good posability with these wings out, and just have it just look really nice. Posability, really, you don't need that much with it, but it is very nice to have, and I'm very happy with the posability that we do get. I think the only thing that I am complaining about is the hinge joint at the waist, which would have been a little bit nice to have. Just a little bit more of a crunch, make it look like she's going into like some kind of battle stance with the legs out like this and her whole back arched. I think that'd be really cool to make it look like she might be attacking Rodan or something. I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really, really cool to have. Now here is Mothra very close to Rodan, which looks very nice together. You can definitely tell that she is very small. The wingspan is pretty much, I would assume, the same, but I would think Rodan's just a little bit longer. Rodan also does have the bendy wire feature going on right now, but they do look very nice together, and I definitely really do like the way both of these guys look. You kind of have like this orange kind of lava look here, then you have this very nice water blue happening over here, and it's just a very nice contrast with each other. So it'd be really cool to have both of these guys on the shelf displayed together. Of course, we have our previous review, the female Mutos from the Godzilla 2014 line, also made by Hiya Toys, my second Hiya Toys figure, and they both look very nice. I really do like how big the Mutos is, but just Mothra looks like she has a presence. Those wings definitely really do make her bigger than she actually is, and it just looks so good together. I really do like that. And then, of course, we have the Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 SH Monster Arts figure next to the Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 Hiya Toys figure. So we have two different versions, but of the same movie right here. And they both look very, very nice together. I really do like how these two look together. And I think they scale well together. I think that they both fit very nicely within a display. So I'm just very happy to have both of these figures together, and really makes me want to have the Hiya Toys Godzilla figure. And there's a couple that I am eyeing, and of course I have two pre-ordered already. But these two look so good together. Very, very happy with this figure. I really do think that Hiya Toys did a fantastic job with this Mothra figure, and I know they have like probably a bunch of different versions of this figure. I know they have like kind of a normal version. Of course, they have this version. I'm sure they would probably come out with the new Godzilla movie that came out this year version. But this one really does look nice. I really do like the blue, and it really would stand out in your collection, especially if you have a bunch of Titans with a bunch of, all, kind of darker colors, like the Mutos and Godzilla. So she definitely will stand out, as well as the Rodan figure. So definitely am very happy with the way these guys look. The paint work on the figure looks very nice. Again, the only thing I have a problem with is the body really looking like, more stone than like a glowing moth, really. But the wings are amazing. The wings I cannot fault for. That definitely makes up for it, and the wings are just beautifully done. So great job with Hiya Toys. definitely am so impressed with that. Again, with the sculpt work, no real complaints. I am very happy with how everything looks. I love the way the body looks. The proportions look very nice, and again, the wings are the big selling point of this figure. Articulation, you be careful with her. She definitely needs a little bit of, care for when it comes to some of the hinge joints. Don't go crazy on them, because there is a potential that you might snap some of the joints, especially within the wings. If you're trying to twist the wings around, there definitely might be a chance that they might snap and stuff. But overall, it feels very nice. I really do like it. Just be a little bit more careful when it comes to the quality of the figure. Very impressed. I am very happy. It does not feel cheap. It feels nice. It feels like the joints do feel a little fragile, but I feel like if you don't manhandle it, it definitely does. It's definitely very nice. And of course, the paintwork is phenomenal. Really do like these wings. Like, I think that's just the best thing about this figure is those beautiful wings. And I really, again, the sculpt work is awesome. The joints do feel very nice on the actual body. The wings definitely do be a little bit careful of, but yeah, definitely am very impressed with the way this figure looks. So overall, no regrets buying this figure. I am very proud of how this figure looks and very proud to have this in my collection. So that is why she gets a 4.7. There are some things that could be a tiny bit different, but a 4.7 I think works very well. And I think after that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think for the rest of the reviews that I have planned, I don't think any of them will compare to this figure. I mean, there's nobody else that could challenge this figure. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I definitely had a lot of fun with filming this figure. Definitely cannot wait to put her on the Godzilla shelf, and I cannot wait for Monday's review. So I hope you guys stick around for that. I have a lot of other figures that I am going to be taking a look at. Well, probably in December, we'll be doing Mondays and Fridays as we usually do. And yeah, I'm very excited. So this was a fun figure. I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did like this review, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's totally fine. But this was a fun video. I am very happy with this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next time for our next figure. And yeah, we'll see what else we add to the collection. So I'll see you guys next time.